Yo traders, what is good? So if you're new, then welcome to the channel, but if you've subbed up, welcome back. I salute all of you and I appreciate every single one of you, alright? So I was in the shower, and I know that sounds crazy to just go on to that bit, but I was in the shower and I was thinking about trading, and I was like, a lot of people are passing prop firms in the Discord, a lot of people are, taking their challenge, and I'm like, yeah, cool, good stuff. I'm seeing them pass, I'm seeing them not pass, I'm seeing them learn, I'm seeing people get close to passing, I'm seeing people passing and not get a payout. So I'm thinking to myself, it costs £50, all right, or $50 roughly for like a top step account. I think it's $50, £38 in the UK. Doesn't matter, right? Just call it 50. So 50 is like the sweet spot for cheap prop firms. So the point of the story is it's tricky to pass in the first place. And then when you do pass, your psychology changes. And it's like, can you get a payout? All right. You got rules, trailing drawdown, max loss limits, consistency rules. It's like the setup to fail. And I figured out that after I passed my prop firm challenges, and I got payouts and I put it into my personal account, I would never want to go back to trading prop firms. All right. I'll just be real with you. I'd rather get my capital, put it in a broker, and make money. So I was thinking, $50 or £50. What is the, what's the benefits of the prop firm? They give you a 50k account. Well, no, not necessarily. You get a 2k account, all right? You get a $2,000 loss limit max, all right? So if you lose that 2k, then you blown the account. You don't get a 50k account. And that's like it with most all futures prop firms, all right? Until you hit a certain percentage, blah, 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 blah. So I think to myself, is there a way to, kind of match it? Could I still get super high buying power, with a little bit of money, but instead of waiting for payouts, get payouts like instantly? Just trade straight from a broker? And the answer is yeah. This fine, an offshore broker, I don't give a shit, I'm risking my money anyway with prop firms. It don't matter to me. Just go and just chuck in 50 quid and see what I can do with a broker, all right, that offers some super dumb leverage. And I found one. So I found a broker that offers 2,000 leverage. Insane, yeah, sounds intimidating, but not to me, because I understand how leverage works, all right? Think about it like this. Top Step, I'm using them as an example because I've only ever got paid out by them and used them, all right, as a prop firm for futures. So think about it. With me, I was risking $500 per session, okay? So if I was risking $500 per session and the maximum, loss limit I could lose was 2,000, that means I've got 4 trades. I've got 4 chances. So if I spend 50 quid now, I put £50 in a broker, I got 5 chances, all right? Maybe just because of, margin and stuff, they might call me and be like, yo, you got £10 left in the account, you can't open a position with this. But let's just say I got 4 or 5 chances, right? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and beat the odds. I'm gonna see if I can take £50 anyway, try and get a payout. It's Tuesday the 29th of July, so I'm actually gonna try and get the account up and maybe try and request a payout by Friday. See what I can actually do in 3 days with £50. And then, maybe I'll carry it on. Maybe I'll just grow the account. Maybe I'll try and do something insane. But I just want to actually see the potential of what you can do with high leverage when you're using risk management and you've actually got a strategy and a plan. So the broker that I've come across is called Altima Markets, okay? Altima Markets. So it says trusted and regulated, right? It's not regulated in my country, and I know that for a fact. But I'm okay with that, as long as you know the risks. You see it says partnership there. I don't have a partnership. No affiliate links for this video. It's just an education video. So this is what it looks like. I've already made an account, so I'm just going to log in. Oh, shit, man. Okay, so verify everything, blah, 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 blah. I got to verify my email. All right. Oh, I'm in. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I don't want a standard account. I want a raw account. I want a raw account always. Fuck standard. We're going to choose raw. My currency is GBP. Let's just call it CAFX. Don't need no additional notes. And I'm guessing that I changed the leverage once I've opened the account. So now I got to wait for the email with my account details. All right. So let me go check that. It's my details. Awesome. So I'm going to log into MetaTrader 5 right now, and then I'll come back. Boom, I'm in. There's nothing there, obviously, because I haven't topped it up. So now I got my MT5 set up. I'm in. I got a raw account. All right, that's what I want. Let's top up. Let's deposit. So I'm going to put 50 in there. Oh, wait, this is where we top it up. Ooh, lucky. Make sure you choose the right one. So I'm choosing my raw account. Now I can top it up. Let's say 50. Will it accept that? Hopefully it will. So the reason I want to put 50 in is because that's like, you know, the amount that most prop firms these days are, like minimum. Credit or debit card recommended. It says 24/7. Let's just do this. Hopefully it is instant. Oh, zero fees. That's awesome. Boom. Save this card for the next purchase. Deposit. Let's go. Let's verify it. Make payment. Done. Awesome. So now I should have money on the account. So now I want to figure out how to change my leverage. How am I going to do that? Accounts. There we go. Settings. Change leverage. There's the fucking leverage. 2,000 to 1. Boom. Let's get it. Look at the risks. 1. You cannot apply for any credit related promotions. 2. Your account equity cannot exceed 15,000 USD. Alright, yeah, there's the rules. So you'll be switched to 1,000 as soon as your equity goes above 20k. Alright, they're covering their asses here because they know you can potentially make a shit ton of money. But also you can potentially lose your money real fast. Don't forget that, right? I'm going to come back and let you know the trading plan next. But it's going to be breakout trading. And it's still going to be smash and grab style. But you know what I don't have to worry about now? Trailing drawdown. I don't have to worry about, you know, breaking any rules. All I got to worry about is just not blowing the account. So yeah, that's going to be fun. And yeah, let me figure out some lot sizes and shit. And we'll get into it. But I want to realistically be risking 10, you know, £10 per trade if I can. So I got like 5 chances, if that. But we'll see how it goes anyway. This give it an honest review. And let's just be honest with the experience. But this whole video is to see if a £50, you know, account with 2,000 leverage is better than a prop firm, right? And if I can get a payout quicker. So let's have a go. So I'm on the 1 minute time frame. USD JPY 50 EMA. And yeah, marked up my support, my resistance zones. You can see the liquidity pros on. So, you know, I got my liquidity lines waiting to be taken out. But right now, we're under the EMA, which means nothing, to be honest. I'm on a 1 minute time frame. You know, do I think it could carry on pushing? Yes. If it does, I'm going to get in with the volume, of course. I've kind of worked out my risk as well on MetaTrader 5. But yeah, it looks like it's pushing. So I'm going to get in for a buy. So yeah, I'm in. And I'm ready to close as well, by the way, because I don't use stop losses. Solid stop losses. So I'm very close to closing. I think I went in a bit too heavy from the jump. I miscalculated that one. 1 minute time frame as well. So very volatile time frame, but it's a bit more mellow, more of a mellow time to trade now in the day, especially in the UK for me. Hopefully if we can get that full TP, man, to the top of the mountain, as I like to say, that'd be a big gain. So let me just lock that in for a sec. That's asking for a lot right now, but keep my finger on the trigger ready to close. There's a 1 minute time frame, so if it does decide to push now and take, you know, this liquidity out up there, you know, that'd be nice. That'd be really nice. And it wouldn't take super long as well if price started pushing now. So there's being comfortable in drawdown, and then there's, you know, letting the losers run, and you can't do that. But right now I'm just comfortable in the drawdown. That's a beautiful push. I'm going to close. Yeah, I just closed, pretty much doubling the account, so I can't complain about that. You know, I'm not going to sit there for that big ass retracement now. I don't know why it says I've taken a sell, because I haven't taken a sell. What happened there then? Fuck knows, must have been an accident. See, I've only taken 1 trade, so I don't know why it's showing that I've taken 2. Whatever though. Yeah, so that's okay. Look at it retracing now. I wouldn't have been happy sitting through all of that. I'm just trying to smash and grab basically. But yeah, that's day 1. But yeah, CAFX, Altima Markets. So that's the first trade right there. Good stuff. Yo traders, so day 2 of the challenge. Ain't taking a trade yet. Just got finished uploading some videos. But yeah, Thursday the 31st of July, so it's literally the next day, and I'm about to open up TradingView and take a look for a trade. Damn, I think there's something playing out right now in front of my face. I'll answer you in a minute. 2 secs. Yo. I just gotta quickly jump in, interrupt the video, and let you know at this point of the video, I genuinely thought I was looking at a Euro USD chart, but I was looking at a NASDAQ chart. And I quickly enter into a trade on Euro USD. I'm not going to tell you the results. You've got to keep watching the video, but just watch. I made a mistake. So this is just a little memo and a reminder that if you're tired and you know you're a little bit sloppy on the charts, either get off them and refresh, or just make sure you're trading the right fucking pair. Okay, back to the video. USD, got you. Ain't even got time to fucking work out the sizes. So I'm in for a trade with Euro USD, ready to close my position as well. Whoa, what's going on? Right, I'm ready to close. You know, I'm just trying to smash and grab. I missed hell of a move there though, but it's still going down. Hopefully it carries on. Okay, I didn't even have time to think about that, but I did get in late though. But that's me just acting from impulse because I'm an impulsive trader. Look at the liquidity pro. So yeah, some liquidity down there. A little bit far away. Change this to the 15-minute. Alright, so there's some TPs closer now. But I did miss the drop really. I got in late. Oh shit. I was looking at NASDAQ. How crazy is that? I thought I was looking at Euro USD. Yo, what the fuck? Holy shit. Oh my days. Yo. That's crazy. The reason I'm closing is because what the fuck? I was looking at Euro USD. I was looking at NASDAQ saying about how I wouldn't trade NASDAQ. Oh my days. Let's try that again. That is crazy. That could have went so wrong. I think one's the sweet spot, man. Okay, so we'll just be going in with ones. That would have been such a nice trade as well if I knew it was NASDAQ. I genuinely thought it was Euro USD. See? Fucking sloppy ass, stupid, tired ass. Okay, so I'm getting in. That was crazy though. That was absolutely crazy. What I was just that I actually thought I was in Euro USD. Like, the reason I'm leaving it to afternoon, evening time is just because price is still moving, but slowly. Spreads are still decent actually. When I just looked, the spreads are nice on this broker that I've never used. You know, I'm trying to avoid those really crazy volatile moves like the 9:30 Eastern Open. Like, that could go really good or really bad, but I'm trying my best to avoid the crazy volatile times and just, you know, catch the more mellow moves because it's still moving. So hopefully we can get into a nice push now and a bit of profit, and then I can move to break even. That would be lovely. Let me just look on the chart and see what it'd be if I did make it to the bottom of the move. Yeah, it'd be another like 50 off the table, so that'd be lovely. Another 50 in the bag, I mean. Because as soon as it starts, you know, if it does, I'm saying, if this was to go into profit now in a nice way, I would definitely 100% just move the break even and let it run. I will. And I'll just literally go and chill. But I need to see it, yeah, push like that a little bit more. Get at least, you know, halfway down into profit. So I don't want to hold it too long because I don't know how the broker, you know, is going to be with 2,000 leverage when the markets actually close for the reset or whatever, and the spreads widen. I don't want to be involved at that time. But remember these things. You can be in super profit and then boom, spreads widen, take you out the game. If you're wondering why I changed the EMA then from a 50 to a 25, is because it looks, you know, you've got to look what looks cleaner, what's being respected more. 25 looks to be the one. It looks a bit more better for me right now. I just think so. So that's why I changed. It's all personal preference trading. It's whatever helps you psychologically stay in a trade, make it make sense. That's all it is. It comes with experience as well. So we're still knocking on the support's door. I just want to kick it off. Come on now, NASDAQ, kick the door through. Still at support, still not breaking that support. I'm gonna go to the charts and just move my stop loss into break even. Yeah, so I'm gonna let it have that much breathing room. And I'm actually going to get off the charts now. And if it breaks, it breaks. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. You know what I mean? I'll soon find out. But yeah, I'll obviously update the video with the results. So it actually wasn't even long enough for me to chill before the TP got smashed. So that's a good thing. I'm not complaining. Let me just screen record the phone. So yeah, I'm sitting on 144 now. There's the history. Trades all in all. So look, I deposited 50, made 50. Then that £3 accident with Euro USD. And then £48 on the Nasdaq sell. So, you know, almost tripled the account in 2 days. Let's just say I tripled the account. So yeah, there's the CAFX Altima markets. And yeah, that's it. But TP got absolutely smashed. Let's just jump onto TradingView and take a little look at it on TradingView. There it is. Fucking hell. Boom. Yo traders, what's good? So day 3 of attempting this challenge. I ain't even taken a look at the charts yet. I just opened TradingView and yeah, I haven't even attempted to look for a trade. Yesterday I was tired, I was reckless. I made that little mistake, which luckily didn't go really against me, and it went in my favor if anything. But yeah, I don't want to be doing that again today. So the plan is to get on the chart, look for a pair that's moving, 1 minute time frame still. Same exact approach that I've been taking. This time, let's be a bit more smart about it. So I'm going to be choosing a forex pair, probably. Depends what's moving. All right, wait, that's kind of trending. I don't mind the look of that USD CAD. So now I got to go on my phone, get up USD CAD. So we got an area there, little area up there as well. At an area right now. Cool. So there's a nice couple of zones. I'll move this there actually because I like that. And then one up there as well. Breaking to the downside. So I might be taking a sell. If we carry on breaking past there with some volume now, I'll take a little sell. But I realistically don't want to go against how bullish is looking. Okay, I'm going to take a sell. I'm in for sells. Just need to be ready to close again like always. Let's pull up the 15-minute liquidity because I'm on the 1 minute time frame. There we go. That's a bit better. So I would literally be okay. Oh, my bad. Literally be okay with just targeting this. This would be fine. It is very bullish though. So I'm going to keep that in mind. I won't hesitate to just buy to the upside. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's not looking good. Give it a little chance. I will. I'll give it a little chance. If that carries on pushing, I'm going to flip my position. It's looking like it's probably going to continue up, to be honest. I'm going to give it a chance because I did see some momentum pushing to the downside. And I know overall it is bearish, but I'm not trying to lose all the profits I made this week. So yeah, I'm going to be on the button with this. So I'm guessing if I change this to a 50 EMA, now it's actually respecting the fucking EMA. Yeah, so it's actually retesting it right now. It did just reject that EMA. So it's even more of a reason that I might want to buy. Okay, I'm going to close my position because it's actually pushing now. And I'm going to give it one go for buys. So I'm going to just let it run. I just lost 20 then, so I'm going to try and recover that shit and make a nice bit of profit. That's a big drop. So if we was to come up there and fill that whole imbalance, hopefully now we start pushing and it really does go for it, because yeah, overall on the hour, big ass drop. Fuck off Subway. Big ass drop, nice imbalances to be filled. I'd love to let this one run and go and take out liquidity, you know, because when you're doing these account flips, sometimes you just gotta let things run. So yeah, I did make a mistake by going against that overall bullish trend on the 1 minute for that little tiny bit of volume to the downside. But I'm impulsive, is my bad. I made a mistake and now I'm back in it. And yeah, hopefully this one plays. So let me just go to the chart and roughly get an idea of what it would be. Okay, so let's try and target that whole move. If I can target that whole move, okay, 400. It'd be lovely to try and target that. And it looks a lot, but really on the because it's the 1 minute time frame, it looks a lot. But to be honest, that's not actually a crazy insane move. So if I can get a nice push now and then just move myself into break even, then I will. Well, that is a nice push actually. I should be able to move myself to break even, to be honest, and then just go and chill. Yeah. So I know it's going to be, you know, get retracements, blah, 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 blah. You know, nothing straightforward in trading. But for that fat W, you know, it's going to be a risk. A risk I'm willing to take, though. It's pretty much a risk-free trade now. The only thing is I did lose that little bit at the beginning. So, yeah. All right, cool. So I'm at break even now. I'm going to just let it run. There we go. Just got stopped out. At least I know it stops me out, though. Like, actually stops me out when I need to be stopped out. First loss of the challenge, minus 25. Bump. I don't know why I'm doing that because I'm screen recording, so you're going to see it anyway. But yeah. So, first L of the challenge. It's all good. I'm used to losing. That's one thing I've become good at, losing. So, in trading, you literally need to become a good loser to become an amazing winner. So, what can I take from this? You know, a little lesson from myself. All right, so I took the L, as you've seen. I was anticipating a break to the downside when it was clearly bullish still. But, yeah, is what it is. Seen a bit of volume break, got in. Doesn't matter. It's done now. I made a nice bit of money last night, so I thought, fuck it. Let's let it run up to 20 or something. So, let it run a little bit more into the red. Then I re-entered, as you've seen, and earned everything back and more. So could have closed in profit and ended the weekend still profitable. Well, I am still profitable, but I mean, just got back what I lost and more. All right. And should I have done that? And would I do that if I could go back? Probably not, because what I was marking up, if it carried on in my favor, was serious money, right? For the account that I'm on. Serious money. So yeah, take risks and prosper sometimes is going to pay off sometimes, right? Or a lot of the time, actually, when you know, get that confidence and you kind of know how price moves. So it just didn't go in my favor. I'm okay with that. That's part of the whole experience. But I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm super excited with this challenge because I potentially know now how quick I can make money with a little bit of money. So if I wasn't trying to do a crazy account flip and actually make a fuckload of money with a little bit just to prove a point, I'd be okay with that. Like, snatch 50 off the table, snatch another 20 off the table, you're in there. You know what I mean? That's good. That's good money. So it got me excited to think, well, I could do with more. You know, because I know it's a double-edged sword, 2,000 leverage, whatever. People are scared. I'm not. Like, it actually excites me. So I can't wait to come back Monday, go again. But yeah, day 3, first little L. Obviously, overall, the account is up. So more than double, and I'm happy with that. Yo traders, what's good? So it's Sunday the 3rd of August. Obviously the clip before was day 3. Me taking the L is okay. Do I care? No, not at all. Do I think that I'm going to absolutely kill it and still make loads of money from this £50 account flip? Hell yeah. So let me jump on the trading view. I got Bitcoin up. Do I trade Bitcoin? Do I know anything about it? Not really. But all I do know is it's going down and there's opportunities there. So I'm going to look on MetaTrader 5 right now. And yeah, add Bitcoin to the chart. Going to keep it 100 simple. So we got some areas. Next one down there is clear to me. And this is a nice gap as well. So hopefully it comes and fills the gap in. But, you know, we shall wait. Oh shit, I can't even get it in there because the webcam's so ugly. But yeah, you see that. You see that I'm shining. Yeah, you see I'm shining. Oh yeah. All from the smash and grab. So let's just carry it on. But I'm looking for a break to the downside for sure. I can actually get rid of that break to the upside. Take this breakout line and put it there. Get myself a sniper entry. So let's see what I can do. So I'm selling. Boom, I'm in. Before, and it instantly pulled back on me. It's not what I want to see. But I'm ready to close. I'm ready to close. Instantly pulled back, but yeah, it's jittering. I understand that. Overall, do like the way that it's in a downtrend. So I just want to carry on that downtrend. I ain't even put my EMA on. But there we go. Still well under the EMA. So let's just see how it goes. It's either going to go in my favor or it's not. One or the other. But I've made my decision and I'm in. So I'm going to hold this. I'm just going to hold it. It's really pushing though. You've got to think we're on a 1 minute time frame as well. So these candles are going to move scatty. If worst comes to worst, then I'll flip my position. And I'll get my break to the upside. So let me just get ready for that. I will get ready for the break to the upside. Because I have been getting fucking bullshit entries on the last 2 trades that I've taken. But I'm still confident it could come down. But if it wants to fuck around, I will just get into the upside. Right, I'm forced to close. But I'm definitely entering a buy. So I'm back in on a buy. Let's just hope it keeps pushing. showing me that it wants to push. Let's go. And I will be targeting the top of this wick, no doubt. So let it get a retracement and carry on up, hopefully. But I'm holding this one now like a soldier. And if anything, let me actually move the TP up to the top there. Would it even be worth it? If it gets to the top, I'm going to be a hundo up. And then it'll be worth it. This is how I bulk close my shit, right? You've got to go on bulk operations and close all positions. I'm going to let it ride now to the top, hopefully, okay?
Not looking good, not looking good. I just had a notification on my phone that shit was heading towards the stop. So, yep, just closed. Not looking good. But, you know what? Once again, I made the fucking wrong choice. And I didn't make the wrong choice. I was on a call with the members in the Discord, and I know price shot up, but damn. What's the next move I make anyway?
So this is basically me just marking up the gold chart last night on my phone on MetaTrader 5 after I fucked the Bitcoin position up. So yeah, I was left at like 60 something pound. You know, account was actually pretty low, so back to the beginning again. But yeah, this is me just marking up the charts on the phone and anticipating that it breaks and goes down pretty far. There's me trying to go in with one position. Didn't have enough, so I go in with a 0.5. Now I'm in. And all just from that one little break there. So this is me just pulling it down now, figuring out on the hour time frame. If that comes to test that EMA or even closes half of that gap, then it's going to be up like 1,000. So I'm well up for it at this point. But just to top it all off, I whip out the Fibonacci. And yeah, so that's like 1,500 potentially if it got to the 61 level. So now I know I'm in some nice profit. You know, considering that I was sitting on like 60 quid and I can see that it's pushing and I really wanted to get all the way down. I'm just trying to secure something. So after seeing myself in that much profit, I'm obviously just going to start trailing my stop loss and take something off the table. So yeah, I pulled it down to 400, secured that 400. And yeah, I pretty much knew at this point, one sharp move backwards against me and it's going to take me out. But I was willing to be taken out at 400. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the account was sitting on 60 odd quid. So yeah, and this is where I get stopped out right now. Nothing wrong with that. So stop me out, 464. Can't even complain. There's the history right there. So let's just pause that and take a look at that history for a sec. So I deposited 50. I made 50. Then I made £3 somehow, probably a break even. Then I made £48. Then I lost 25. I made 2. Gotta be a break even. Lost 23. Lost 11. Lost 11. Then I make 400. Day 5 of the account flip challenge, maybe, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but it's day 5 anyway. I didn't take a trade yesterday, so that would have been day 5. So technically day 6 since I started it, but this is day 5 that I know I'm going to take a challenge, right? So technically day 6, but the 5th day that I'm trading the account. Now, why didn't I trade yesterday and why wasn't that day 5? Because I kind of like was reckless the day before. Lucky to have taken the account to where it is now. So I punished myself yesterday by not taking a trade. That's the only way that I could like justify what I did. So I punished myself. There were some clean setups that I seen, but I had to stay away from it. And today I'm back fresh, ready, you know, reset, restart and refocus the brain. And I'm ready. So just going to get onto the New York session now. Take the high volume trades with the Discord and the Twitch. And then when the markets calm down a little bit after some coaching calls, I'll look for a nice little trade and see if I can take that 460 odd to over 5, maybe 6. We'll see. I'm not aiming for nothing crazy, but we'll see what happens anyway. So, right, so I'm not going to rush into anything today. Damn. So I've just missed some really nice, powerful moves. Gold's just had a breakout. Okay, so I'm eyeing up gold. So we've just had a nice clean breakout. Cool. Let's mark up some more TPs. This is nice, lovely areas. I'm not going to just get in too impulsively. So I'm going to take my time, no rush. Literally, there's no rush. Okay, cool. 15 minutes, nice. Nice TPs line up exactly where I've pretty much put my boxes. So now I want some structure. I need a pullback before I can carry on down. So yeah, this is what I'm looking at. Breakout lines. So yeah, like I said, I want to see a retracement. Maybe a little retest of the EMA because it's just crossed over the EMA. And before I get in for a continuation, I do want to see a little retest of structure, EMA, whatever. I just want to see that this bearish movement is valid. Let's take a look on the higher time frames. Yeah, I mean, if we was to put a Fibonacci out now as well, yeah, even just to come down to that 0.5 or that 0.618 would be lovely. My bad. So yeah, cool. Lining up perfectly. Let me just turn these indicators off for a minute just so I can get a clearer look at that EMA. Fibonacci, sorry, not the EMA. Cool. So yeah, if it does break and even target the 50, that's decent. But that 0.618 would be lovely. Also, we got to keep in mind as well that it's super bullish. So, you know, this could have just been the retracement and now is ready to pump. So, you know, that's also a really real possibility because we are overall bullish. You know, I'm just looking at this Fibonacci as a potential, you know, potential confirmation. So if it gets down to there, that's lovely, fair enough, cool, I'll be down with it. But if it didn't now, and it did just like, this was the retracement and they wanted to just push, then this could potentially be the TP, and that'd be fat. So we'll have to see, but I'm trying to make some serious wonga on this challenge, or whatever you want to call it, account flip. So we're just testing that EMA. I'm seeing that there's been a rejection once, rejection twice. This is the third time it's testing it on the 1 minute time frame. On the retracement, that is. Another rejection from it. Does that mean it's going down though? Not at all. Because the more times it tests it, you know, could mean that it's just weakening and actually signs of it breaking. So we just gotta go with what's happening, not overthink it. Don't complicate trading. So I've just entered for a buy on gold. Hopefully it pushes now and gives me a chance to move the break even and I can let it run again. So I'm actually going to move the break even right now. I'm not even going to take the risk. Okay, so I think I'm going to take it off the table. Wait. I'm going to take a little look. It's a new 5 minute candle. Still pushing though, it's still pushing. That's a strong 15 minute candle, man. Okay, super close to closing. I'm closing. So, shit, I thought I closed on 6. I was trying to close on 6. The reason I closed is because I seen it at 6. So I was like, yeah, I'll take that. But, that was a nice dub. Nothing wrong with that. Probably is going to get to where I thought. But to be honest with you, I'm already tired today. And, yeah. So this is the account now and how it's looking. I always do that, but I don't know why, because you can see the screen recording. But yeah, just to show you, is the same exact account. There it is. There's the history. So that's from 50 quid deposit, man. So far it's going fire. There's a few reasons I closed that though. 1, I'm tired. 2, I seen it get 6. I was like, yeah, I like 6 is a good number. Let's close it. And 3, I'm tired. I'm just drained, and I feel like I'm trading on a drained tank. And this is the smash and grab strategy. It broke. It did its thing. It smashed, and I grabbed. Okay, NAS 100 shot. This going with 1. Don't know why my thingy is red, but okay, we want that volume to carry on. Is there any liquidity that I can target? Yeah, right there. I'm in. So I'm ready to close the position as well, but I'm in. Oh, that's pulling back. But to be honest, it isn't that deep. Let me just put it, I'm closing. Yeah, that was a bit of a fucking fuckery, but it's okay. But I'm selling, and this is the last trade I'll take today, win or lose. But I just jumped in for a sell because, like I said, it is due a pullback. I just hope this is the pullback now. This is definitely a bullish move back up. I can't stay in it and just hope for it to come down. All right. There we go. I'm closing. Overall, fucking terrible. There we go. Fucking horrible consolidation bullshit. So, basically, day 6 fucking locked. But that's how it is. That's literally how it is. So, yeah. back down a step. But tomorrow, I'm going to try and take it back up a few steps. But no, it needs to, see what I'm saying? Look at this shit now. Absolutely fucking going exactly where I thought it was going to go. But it happens. Do you know what I mean? That's why we got rules. We stick to rules. So, yeah, overall, shit. Am I going to look for another move now? No. I'll definitely just lock it off now and come back tomorrow. Because, you know, literally, there's nothing else I can do. I'd be breaking my rules, and I kind of already was a little bit reckless before, if you remember, on like video 2 or 3. But yeah, looking at GJ because well, everything else just looks shitty on the 1 hour. And why am I looking at the 1 hour, you probably ask? Well, because I'm looking at higher time frames as targets, because yeah, if I get in on the 1 minute time frame and I hold them, and I hold to the higher time frame targets, it's going to be a lot more profit, you know what I mean? So let's put the 4 hour liquidity on. Yeah, so it's showing me, did I even change at all? Yeah, 4 hour liquidity levels. So pretty much where I marked up my lines anyway. But yeah, cool. So there we go. 1 minute time frame GJ. Let's take a little look what we can do today. But that 1 hour time frame is looking bearish. Had a nice bearish engulfing candle, but that could also just be a liquidity sweep before carrying on up. But right now we are bearish, so I'm going to take a sell and hope it just melts, basically. See if we can get back some of that moolah that we lost yesterday. I say we, I mean me. I'm just saying we is like a comfort thing. I'm used to being on the lives with people as well. So let's see what today brings. But like I said, if it does want to melt and go all the way to the bottom, that could be insane. That'd be an insane gain, okay? That's obviously thinking well outside the box, but it's totally possible. So if I let that run now, that could be a monster of a trade, and that'd take me right up into profit, all right? Let me just go and check that stop loss. I'll actually make it make more sense. So I'll put it at 50. So I'll put it at 50. I'm risking 50 to make 500 basically. And it's either going to go in my favor or it's not. I'm either going to lose 50 or it's going to go, you know, a nice bit down now, give me an opportunity to move to break even. So it's a risk-free trade, and then I'm going to let it run. All right, that's all it is to it. So right now, of course, the target's miles away, but I'm going to let it play, and I'm going to go and chill. And if I lose, I lose. It's absolutely fine. But you can see I'm aiming big, all right? And I'm not really risking a lot. So this is more like an investment trade for me. But yeah, I'll update the video, of course. Sometimes you've got to get it wrong. Okay, so what are we saying here? What are we saying? Fucking buying, that's what I'm saying. So all that fucking analysis just for it to break to the upside anyway. I'm in for buys. Let's see how this fucker plays out. So hopefully now this is just a break and a retest, and it carries on bullish. So we got that bullish engulfing candle, breakthrough, retest to the EMA. He rejected it, and now hopefully is carrying on up. Just want to see the bullish momentum continue, and I can just move to break even then. So there's the stop on MetaTrader. I don't know why I show you the fucking phone screen because I'm recording it, but yeah, there's the stop, is into break even, and hopefully it just runs now. But once again, let me just go over what the analysis was and what I was thinking. So take the EMA away, you know, remove the drawings. If you look at the 1 hour time frame, yeah, it's super bullish, but you got to understand, in bullish or bearish trends, there's liquidity, all right? And once some people think this is the break, all right, and it could possibly be, but people think this is the break, you know, it's going to continue down. But a lot of the time, it's just a snatch of the liquidity from the lows, and then it'll carry on up. So I've seen that a lot of times before, and I'm hoping that's what it is now. But yeah, if you put on the EMA then, 25 EMA, 5 minute time frame, if broken to the upside with a really bullish engulfing candle, retested the EMA, and now hopefully it carries on bullish, snatches this liquidity, and challenge done. You know what I mean? It'd be sweet. But that would be the best thing that could happen. And now I'm at break even, so I can really let it run and not have to worry about it. So I'll just check back in. But TP either gets smashed or break even. Trade update. on what I'm seeing and what I've been doing behind the scenes. So I've just been adding the building blocks, I call them, you know, stepping stones. Prices obviously come and done what I wanted it to do, which was bullish engulfing, you know, carried on, rejected the EMA, and it's just creeping up. And the reason I like it, you know, I'm confident with it, is because if I go to the 4-hour time frame, you can see that the 4-hour candle closed with a big rejection wick and is overall creeping his way up bullish, you know, filling in some imbalances, stuff like that, taking some liquidity. And yeah, the 1-hour time frame, like I explained before, I've come down, swept some liquidity from the lows, and looks like it's pushing up now, and kind of like a perfect liquidity sweep pattern that I've seen a lot of times. And then yeah, back to the 5-minute, everything's just lining up, you know, telling me stay in this. I'm on my way to the liquidity levels, all right? And it's volatile. It's GBP JPY during London, so it's always been a volatile pair. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So I'm only targeting this, the top. That would be the bag, and yeah, that would be pretty much the challenge done. Like taking 50 to 1,000 would be amazing. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do in 7 days. And also, you know, if I do look at it and take a proper look, the 4-hour candle closed and rejected that EMA pretty strongly too, and I'm only targeting the top of this wick. So okay, trade update. I've just been chilling watching it. It's doing good. Sorry if you can hear the AC in the background. I had to get AC for my room. It gets too hot in here. But anyway, I want to just update and say I want to put my stop loss under this wick. So right now I move my stop loss under this structure and under the EMA. So I'm just trailing it, and I believe if I can put it under this wick, that's decent, because it's really been respecting these structures, right? Like really giving us beautiful bullish structure. I understand it has to come down and sweep liquidity sometimes to keep moving, but I mean, I don't want to just honestly leave it come all the way back to entry. It'd be so, like, it just doesn't make sense. Okay, so I want to take it back, you know, up. If I secure, yeah, 300, so there we are. I just put it underneath the wick there. So the stop loss is currently sitting under the wick. I'll just place where the stop loss is. So the stop is now there. And yeah, just going to leave it run still. But, you know, it's really moving nicely. But I just wanted to take something off the table. And yeah. So if I secure 3 now, it'll be back to 674. So yeah, the count will be up. But, you know, realistically, if it does clear that whole distance, the challenge is done. But otherwise, worst that can happen now is the account goes back to where it was and a little bit more. Actually, no. Yeah, I think it'll be the highest they've ever been anyway. So 674. Yeah, that's where it'll be. But we'll see. We'll see. Now I'm screen recording now. So if I see price get to over 1,000, I'm closing manually. Or I'm trailing that stop loss right behind this so it secures that bag, right? But I got to think about commissions and shit too. So to get it over a bag, no, to get it bang on a bag is going to be hard. I need to get it over a bag, 1,000, right? In the UK, we say a bag of sand. So I think it'd be ridiculous to leave all of this on the table now. So I am aggressively going to trail this stop loss behind the 1 minute time frame. So I want to trail it to around about there probably. Just go to the 1 minute time frame and trail that stop. I'm taking more off the table now. So take 5 off the table. It was 4 off the table. Now I'm taking 5. So I've taken 5 off the table. I've secured 5, I mean, alright? I haven't taken off the table. I've secured 5. So I don't know where that stop is. 196.54. So there's the stop loss there. That's actually where the stop is. Securing the 5, I know I'm sitting at, if I got stopped out now, I'm sitting at 874, roughly, alright? So over 800. Be happy with that. That's the highest I've taken the account. There is the pullback. Oh yeah, if you can hear a big fan in the background, it's just the AC. And even though I'm in the UK and it's not super duper hot, it's humid. It gets really humid. If we can get a push now past this level, then I will trail the stop. But I'm thinking ahead. But I would trail it underneath there. It makes sense. But first we got to pass that level. So we'll see. Alright, so it is pushing. We're going to push past that level though. Just looking for that push past this line. And then I can move the stop loss a bit more aggressive. I don't be too aggressive. I want to give it a little bit of room to breathe. This is where the scalper in me kicks in. So even though I'm holding it as a day trader, the scalper in me is like making scalping decisions, alright? I can't just go to bed and relax and chill all day. and hope that it goes there, you know, because it could get so close, not hit the TP, and then come all the way back down. So you can see he's struggling to break that line for a sec, which indicates to me he's probably due a pullback. So yeah, struggling to get past. New 5-minute candle now. So I'm surprised if this was the pullback candle, because it's just absolutely rocketing, and it is definitely due a pullback. There we go. So it just pushed past. I want to see, yeah, there we go. So now I can move the stop. Oh wait, we're over 1,000. I'm closing. I just closed. There we go. Done. Didn't even need it to hit full TP. So this is like, what? Yes, that's the craziest thing I've ever done. I fucking can't believe it. Wow. Of course I can believe it. It's me. What am I on about? Can't believe it. But no, there it is. There is the whole history. You can pause the video, watch it. Lovely stuff. Boom. Oh my days. Love that. Amazing. What an amazing, amazing day. So, take risks and prosper. That's all I can say. So, there it is. There is the challenge done. Oh, and look at the time as well. What? 11:11. I swear that's some angel numbers. 11:11, you know. Thank you, God. So the time I literally passed was 11:11. Wow. There we go. That was the 50 to 1,000 account flip in 7 days. Yo, traders. So that was me passing a challenge that I set for myself. £50. And I didn't think I was going to take it to 1,000. I was literally going to try and take it to like a 500 or something. But I thought 1,000, you know, it sounds good. And it just felt right with the amount of leverage and stuff and the way that I seen price moving. But now it's time to try and withdraw. And, you know, these unregulated brokers and shit, we'll see how it goes. It looks like it's going to be a phone job. So I'm going to do this on my phone, okay? All right, there it is. Boom. See, and look at the win rate. 46% win rate. And still killed it. That's what I'm talking about, man. Okay, so it's got some fees by the looks. Withdrawal amount 959. Okay, that's probably the commissions. I didn't think about that. The smartest thing to do, I think, firstly would be to try and withdraw the minimum. So let me try and withdraw the minimum first, just to see if it even, you know, gets accepted. So the minimum is 40. Okay, continue. Let's try this. So submit. Wait, the fuck? So it just withdrawed where? Oh, in your withdrawal account. No, man. That's not what I asked for. What? So maybe it wants me to, the hell? Select withdrawal method. See what I'm saying? Alright, we're just gonna have to go with it. I have to put my wallet address in. Save. 764948764. So it's saying successful. Screenshot that shit. So your withdrawal request was successful and will be processed. Okay, so I wish I didn't try and withdraw the 40 to be safe at first, but withdrawal successful. Successful, TRC20. Okay, there we go. We'll see. But I will update this video. Yo. So trade update. Well, journal update. Video update. It says 1,283 USDT is waiting to be, I don't know why I keep doing that, you can see the screen recording, is waiting to be, so it's waiting to hit the bank, it's waiting to hit my Revolut wallet, right? So it's request processed, and then amount, sorry, £950. So 1,283 USDT, lovely stuff. Oh, so it didn't take 2 to 3 days. The funds have hit my account. So I'm about to start screen recording, get out my Revolut. The funds are there. So, what? I should have just went straight through and not even tried withdrawing the 40. But so basically I tried withdrawing 40 quid. You know, you seen what happened. I tried withdrawing £40 for a safety precaution, and I should have just done this, because it would have been basically 1,000, basically £1,000. It would have been straight away. But there it is. Boom. So now I can literally end this video. This is gonna be a banger of a video, I swear. So my final verdict on Altima Markets as well, because I gotta give them a shout out. There ain't no affiliate links, no partnership between us, just me trying something new. The whole thing was, would I rather go for a $50 top step account, try and pass it, get a withdrawal, or would I rather just use 2,000 leverage, fucking flip the account and do whatever I want with it and withdraw? And there we go. 7 days, 7 trading days it took me to take £50 to £1,000, withdraw it and put it in my bank account in the same fucking day, let alone the same day, the same hour. So yeah, pumped, absolutely gassed. Like, look at that. That's the one. That's insane. Come on now. All right, there we go. I'm ready for my next challenge. Yes, I wanted to test myself. That's fire. Yeah, I'm loving that. So anyway, told you, man, this video is going to be worth the wait. It was going to be a banger. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you want next, and let me know in the comments if you still choose prop firms or high leverage.